Rajasthan children ask me so many questions.
I enjoyed every particularly the common man, his creation. Common man is creation, and the crow is creation. And whatever he puts as a cartoon 80s is something about 2000 going to happen. What is put 2000? What happened 2010? He foresees, and I saw just now. So he is a great visionary. Cartoon, dream, vision, and humor. Dream, vision, and humor. All the three combinations you see. And he makes us even a very hard-hearted head, a hard-hearted man. Even he will make him smile. Okay.
You're a sharp artist, very sharp. Did you see your own cartoon? Did you see your own cartoon?
Not yet. Not yet.
Cartoon is a very sharp artist, like a missile.
That he has given me one cartoon. Have you seen that? You know, there's a common man, Lord Ganesh. Common man goes to Lord Ganesh. What is the meaning? The common man, did you see that? He has told me in Rashtrapati Bhavan only a few days back. He is the first one you see that. The meaning he expresses, the common man went to all quarters, everywhere he went, they could not succeed getting what he wants. Finally he is going to come.
On behalf of Nani Palkewala Memorial Trust and Prakash Bhandari Memorial Trust, I welcome you all to the inauguration of Lakshman Rekha, selected artworks of Shri R K Laxman by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the President of India. I have been asked to introduce the Missile Man and the Common Man. But before doing so, let me first introduce myself. I am Hema Bhandari, wrote the foreword to all his books, and Shri R K Laxman gave the cover design to them, a lethal combination. I had the good fortune of spending a large part of my childhood under the tutelage of these personalities. They are my mentors and my role models and have taught me much more than what I have learned from books. The fire of passion, the tenacity of purpose, the firmness of conviction, and the perception of inner beauty and determination. All these qualities abound in plenty in their lives. I shall now give a formal introduction of Sri Rasipuram Krishnaswamy Laxman. Late Shri Morarji Desai once convened a cabinet meeting to ban Laxman's cartoon. The reason was that Sri Laxman used to champion the cause of the common man and take digs at politicians. However, Shri Morarji Desai was advised that in a democracy we cannot ban cartooning. Better sense obviously prevailed. Recently, I was at Tree Race Course, residence of Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh Ji, along with my father and Lakshman's. Incidentally, young Kamla also lived in the same house with her parents about 60 years ago. During the brief meeting with Prime Minister, I saw him holding Mr. Lakshman's hand for several minutes and looking at him transfixed. There are several mysteries and myths about the common man. Who is he? Where did he come from? Why is he silent? Today, I am happy to reveal that the common man is none other than Sri R K Laxman himself. Come to the theme of Lakshman Rekha. Mr. R K Laxman has put his genius for the awakened eye to see, feel and understand what India stands for or ought to stand for from the perspective of the common man. In no small measure, his lifetime collection of precious artwork symbolizes our true nature, within and outside the political, social and cultural ethos. The work displayed represents prominent personalities, his collection of sketches of crows, colored sketches representing everyday life, and of course, his scathing commentary on the political developments. Several exhibits are expression of the common man's trust with destiny, his fight against poverty, injustice, deteriorating law, and rising inequalities and complexities. Sri Laxman communicates ideas, explodes myths, generates beliefs, and shatters dogmas through wonderful work of arts and caricatures. He sees the nation as a constitutional guarantee for the supreme rights of the common man. Can he give voice to the needs of the common man? Can he pave way for a just and humane world? Can he dictate a just order for lasting peace and abiding faith and put the common man at the center stage of the developmental process of our nation? I would share many such anecdotes, but there is a Lakshman Rekha to everything and I shall dare not cross it. From these beginnings, he evolved into India, a member of the exclusive Space Club. He took up a mission to ignite Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan and the highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna, in 1997. Dr. Kalam became the 11th President of India on 25th July 2002. His focus is on transforming India into a developed nation by 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, may I take the honor of requesting the President to address and bless us. Young Abdul, please.
Friends, good evening to all of you. Hema, thank you for the beautiful introductions about my friend R K Laxman and myself. But when I entered here in this beautiful place, when I saw these Laxman's creations, first time I saw all together at one place, and there may be many more. Really, I was asking myself what I am seeing. Do I get the smiles alone or something more? Smiles. I see something with the imagination. What's going to happen after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and smiles and a lot of messages. Smiles and messages. This is what the Laxman's work. We are all happy to enjoy. Even a difficult heart and hard mind will smile. And so he, very rarely a human being give us so much of pleasure with all our so many problems all around us, but he brings us everyday morning smile. Isn't that? Do you agree with me? You are all silent. This is a great God-given quality. Almighty has poured on him this great quality, and you just see that crow. I saw just now a cartoon with one tree. There are a number of crows are sitting there. I counted 13 crows are there. Total 13 crows are there. Normally crows we don't like it. Most of us don't like crow for many reasons. But its unique quality of crow is sharing its food. I was watching them sharing the food. Whenever there's something is there, a feast for it, one fellow does not eat, he invites all the other fellows. Just like that, everywhere you find a message. A crow you can get a message, means you can get message from everybody. And it's not he's criticizing or critical or he want to injure the feeling of the personality. He is trying to give a message. For example, I saw Mumbai 1984 and 1960 Mumbai, and there's a cartoon, and Mumbai road should be deepened, and there's a boat should go through in 1984. Now what is happening in Madras, what is happening in Mumbai. How can you, ordinary mind can see? It's a enriched visionary mind, full of experience. So I am very happy that RK is my friend. To have a friend who can make you smile, and my people to smile, the country to smile. So it's the greatest contribution he has made. So I'd like to thank you, KG, for the best thing what you have done for our country, and also even others. When I was reading his autobiography, and he says he opens 1920s, 1930s. He opens punch. He opens punch, and then he gets a feeling. I must make something beyond punch, and he has done that. And every day we are enjoying it. God bless you. I have written a big speech, but I don't want to read the speech. But one thing I want to say, that it is I am indeed delighted to participate in the inauguration of the exhibition of the selected works of R K Laxman. My greetings to the members of Nani Palkiwala Memorial Trust and Prakash Bhandari Memorial Trust, the community of cartoonists in his day-to-day life. The common man, what he was 1980s, what is 90s, what is 2000, how will it be 2010 also? He has foreseen the common man's plight. And I would like to conclude that see, the exhibition, this exhibition what I saw, will assist in unraveling the hidden talents and use the latent potential in the younger generation to bring out the beauty of life in its noblest form. I would suggest we must invite a lot of school students, and in their age below 17, and Hema also included in that. They can come and see all the work of R K Laxman. Recently, friends, I happened to study a book called Articulations, Voices from the Contemporary Indian Visual and Art. I was searching in the book about what is the unique quality of a great community of visual art and painting. What is their medium? What is their medium? How they express? What is the relationship and status of the society and the artist? Is there any connectivity between the medium of artists like ink, brush and the society? While R K Laxman loves painting crows for it stands out against any background, whereas K. Heber is inspired by the rhythmic movement of lines. When M.F. Hussain says the paintings are the output of the society, it means the society is a mediocre society, you will get a mediocre paintings. If the society is intellectual and prosperous, the paintings will reflect the situation. If the cartoon of R K Laxman's cartoon, when you see his work, I believe he is not only he is trying to see what is the present, and he makes you to think what should be the future and what is the type of future life, human life will be there, and common man and the future life, what is the connectivity he presents. Friends, then finally I would like to say my experience. Since some time back, I composed a poem in my mother tongue and translated in English, titled The Life Tree. The message in the poem was celebration of life. That is how life is unique, because if we are having 9 planets, our sun has got 9 planets. But we believe the 9 planets, only one planet has got life. And that life should be a beautiful life. And the beautiful life will have 2 characteristics. One is he will be a generosity in mind, that beautiful mind should have, beautiful personality should have. Another is gratitude. He must be always thankful. So this is the theme of the poem. And then I was going through for the publication mission. Then there was a young artist came and stayed with me in Rashtrapati Bhavan. And he said he came with his family, a kid, his wife and himself. They were very much enamored Rashtrapati Bhavan. If any artist would like to come, I'll be happy to host them. And so he stayed with me for a week. Then he said another week. So he stayed 2 weeks. Then he painted everything. So beautiful. Then I recently arranged on the Independence Day, the exhibition of the young artist in Rashtrapati Bhavan. And so he happened to see my Life Tree poem. And he spent a few nights and days, and he have, for the poem, each poem, he has given life through paintings. The combination is beautiful. I can see the paintings, beauty of flowers, smell of the fragrance of the flowers. And Life Tree now looks, it's a unique one. Cartoonists and artists and scientists are heroes of the imagination, of a deep insight in the nature of things. They are one class, cartoonist, artist and scientist. A painter appears to completely visualize the picture with his imaginative skills and creativity before the beginning to paint. This I can clearly see in the case of dancers also. This is what the painter ever calls a rhythmic movement. Now I realize that the lines are capable of singing, dancing, painting reveals that. And our cartoon of R K Laxman also, some few lines, it gives all the imagination. In his school time, he was a naughty boy during the school time. And in school time, one day teacher was teaching. I read in his autobiography yesterday. He was teaching, and then he put a sketch there. instead of hearing the lecture of the teacher, he put a sketch. This headmaster, I hope you remember, sir, that headmaster, he saw that. Then he took his ears and then he gave a twist to his ears. You fellow, what you have done? He has put on the teacher's face, teacher all the dress and all like headmaster, teacher, and then put a tiger face he has put there. He got upset. The teacher probably was behaved like a tiger, and then he had it because he had a can also. He had it on that day. So friends, this how these painter, cartoonist, the creativity people, they always give people to smile. Sometimes they get angry also. That's a part of the game. Finally, I conclude like this. Recently, that you must see before all of you go. When you enter, there is a first cartoon. There is a when he came to Rashtrapati Bhavan, it was a pleasure for me to have him there, R K Laxman and his family. As soon as he entered Rashtrapati Bhavan, he presented me one photograph, beautiful colored one, and it's a cartoon, of course. In this cartoon, there is Lord Ganesh is there, Lord Ganesh, and then there's a common man in there. So what is the significance of common man, Lord Ganesh? The significance that the common man went to all quarters to see his lot to get improved, the common man. Probably he could not achieve. Finally he went to Lord Ganesh, Lord Ganesh, God Almighty, you bless me. That's a beautiful cartoon, and that's a reflection. Laxman ji told me that what he meant, that what I thought, we coincided. And so now I would like to say that I have written a lot of things, and finally I conclude. The cartoon exhibition Laxman Rekha is a mirror that shows the dimension of our proud heritage. It reflects our way of life, how our ancestors lived, what we cherish and often what we miss. Above all, the exhibition, just I realize, brings out the creativity and the beautiful mind of Sri Laxman. The exhibition reminds us how newer technologies have influenced our life and dimensions of newer luggage and newer expression. For example, there is one schoolboy, he has put it nearly 50 years back, that cartoon. A schoolboy plan, he will make an electronic device, he will make an aircraft, so induce the creativity. Instead of that, we have an education system, primary school education system, give the how newer technology influence our life and dimension of newer luggage, newer expression, newer way of life. They are reminders where we came from. They give us a great pleasure by satisfying our inner urge to see what we are missing and develop their faculties to such magnificent proportion. They come to be known as the gifted lot or gurus. Gifted lot or gurus. Such people have always held a tremendous fascination. Their pen conveying oceans of meaning in the most picturesque manner. There is a message in every cartoon. It hits the nail with tremendous humor without any rancor. In few lines sketches, every day Laxman ji captures the soul of the nation. Its agony, its joy, and also gives pointers to our future. This you can see. You spend about an hour, you will see all of them. You will see the capture the soul of the nation, its agony, its joy, and also gives pointers of future. He pours his genius into the works of art for the awakened eye to see, the feel, understand what India stands for, ought to stand for them, for the perspective of the common man. His lifetime collection of precious and original artwork symbolizes our true nature within the outside, the political, social, cultural ethos of our country. This work, I am sure, will inspire people of our country, particularly the youth, and motivate them to lead better lives while smiling at our own follies and growing stronger in truer understanding of ourselves. Friends, I congratulate the members of Nani Palkiwala Memorial Trust and Prakash Bhandari Memorial Trust for promoting art among the art-loving community of Jaipur, create a societal awareness among the youth, and it was for me a great, beautiful event for me because my mind is enriched for this occasion. I am thankful to Almighty for the great occasion to visit here. God bless you all.
Honorable President, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a unique experience for us today to have Dr. Abdul Kalam with us. We are really grateful and thankful to him for having accepted the invitation to inaugurate Laxman's exhibition, despite his very heavy schedule, as we have been watching when we are with him in Rashtrapati Bhavan. And it's an event we'll never forget. It's a great honor to all of us who have been part of this exhibition. We admire him not only because he is the head of our state, but as a human being, par excellence. Sir, I mean every word of it from the core of my heart. May God shower His choicest blessing on you. Now, my thanks again goes to Dr. Bhandari, his family and friends who have taken so much of trouble to put up this magnificent show. They have been working at it ever since I can remember, and Dharmendra had no other thought for quite some time now except this exhibition. His zeal and enthusiasm was quite amazing. Once again, Dharmendra, I thank you for giving this opportunity to us. And last but not the least, I would like to offer my thanks to the members of the distinguished audience who have honored us with their presence today. Thank you.